Hi collective, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer. I've been called to do a collective love reading, so I thought we would jump in. We're going to take a look at the truth about the current situation, what the current energies are, how you are feeling, how your counterpart is feeling, or the person in your life at the moment. Any guidance from your higher self, guidance from spirit, and just what we need to know and what their intentions are towards you. So I want to draw some energy as to what is the current situation. So let me just get my situation love deck. This is where I want to start, and this should hopefully clarify if this is your reading or not. Remember, it's a collective reading, so don't try and make it fit, okay guys? Be responsible, take accountability for what you're watching. And I always say, when you're watching tarot, you're looking for answers. There's something that is happening in your life. Just make sure you don't fall down the tarot rabbit hole. Not every reading will be for you. Okay, so let's take a look at this situation. I'm sending everyone love, light, and peace, and so much positivity your way. I was that shaking the table then. 1 second, I might need to adjust the camera angle. I know it's leaning. It's leaning. Why is it leaning, guys? Why is it leaning? Bear with me. Okay, we'll just have to go with that and make sure we can see all of the cards. Okay, so current situation. What is the current situation? What is the truth about what is really going on in yours and this person's situation? Okay. What do we need to know about the current situation? Current situation, please. Anything else that we need to know about this current love situation? We're going to go around 3 times, see what comes out for us. Anything else? Current situation for this love situation, please. Okay, bottom of the deck, we've got ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. We had the poker face come out, which it did come out in the sideward position. So taking a chance, risk, options, not showing hand, gambling. So I feel like there's someone here that is a little bit indecisive at the moment. This could be you. This could be your person. We'll see. We've got backstabbing, heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking attack. And again, we've got separation, sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain about the future. And as I say, that poker face came out sideways. Okay, so if this is your reading, you are certainly, and I feel like this is for both you and your person, you are going through a period of self-reflection. There's been a lot of heartbreak and pain, separation, lies. We'll find out what this backstabbing is and what this separation is and what this taking a chance is. So someone is feeling very sad. They are missing you. They're thinking about you and they're unsure what to do in the future and what options to take with that poker face coming out sideways, whether to take a chance on this relationship. They're not showing their hand. I do feel like although you are in separation, you are in contact. This person Okay. So I've just been drawn to put this here, this as it was in that position, and the separation card. You can't see that. Let me try and adjust that slightly for us. Okay. Energy, your energy, this person has stabbed you in the back. There's been some deception, some lies. I feel like this came out of the blue for you. You did not see it coming, but this has caused you, and you are very much in this energy of heartbreak and pain. This person is unsure how to approach the situation. But again, I was drawn to put this in the middle. So I think both of you are very much mirroring each other's energy at the moment. You are both feeling this heartbreak, this sadness. This person is unsure how you are feeling at the moment. So you will know if this is your reading with that energy, okay? And we have the ascending card at the bottom of the deck there, a learning. So this is message from spirit, is this is a time to really do some self-reflection on why the situation ended where it ended up, where it is, the position that you're in, and really because I do feel with this transcending preparing for union that although you are both unsure where this situation lies right now, I feel like whoever you are, you're processing this heartbreak, this pain, this attack, and this person is also processing this sadness, maybe this bitterness towards this situation, and the realization with this thinking about you and missing you of just what you meant to them. Okay, so let's delve in. Where shall we? So I'm going to have a look at your spirit animal and your person's, but and just the truth about the current situation and the energy that you are currently sitting in. Now, for some reason, as I say, my camera is stuck up the table, so I'm going to try not to wobble the table too much while I'm shuffling. I do pre-shuffle all of my decks anyway before I start reading, depending on, okay, what's come up. So we've got koi fish spirit. There is always enough. Okay, side note there. There is always enough. What does that mean? There is always enough. Might get a little wobble with this shuffle. Okay, so spirit animal, what is the truth of this current situation? And my viewer, please. We have the eagle spirit. Spirit has your back. As I say, there's something here where there's a lesson to be learned. So this could be this person could have triggered some childhood wounds for you. But spirit wants you to know that they're watching, okay? The spirit has your back. And let's look at your person. Yeah, wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Again, I feel like this is a real learning curve, that there's some learning and expansion happening here. I'm really looking at what they've learned from this situation and what not to do in the future, or what do they, take from it. Bottom of the deck, we've got the squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Okay. So we are going to read from the book. Let's take a look at this eagle spirit, and spirit has your back. We're looking at number 23. So 23 could be significant. The 2nd of March, the 3rd of Feb. Okay. And the oracle message with this card: think of the eagles flying high above the other birds, soaring on the wind. Eagle spirit has appeared to ask whether you're willing to soar to new heights, even if that means solitude for a short while. Truly, all the wisdom of the world is available to you. When storms flash across the sky, it is eagle spirit that raises you above it all, helping you conquer fear and overcome adversity, reminding you that spirit has your back and wants you to experience life at its fullest. At this moment, you are meant to know that you have the highest of wisdom and courage within, gifted to you by spirit and all the angels. Boldly build your nest in a lofty space and know that now you can fly effortlessly, proudly embodying eagle spirit in all her glory and grace, claiming what is truly yours in divine timing. And then the protection message, because I was just drawn to this feeling embarrassed. So this could have been something that's put you in this energy of maybe you felt whatever this person did embarrassed you. It might have felt quite public. It could have been something quite public with this shocking attack. But the protection message here: if you are walking awkwardly and feeling embarrassed, Eagle Spirit is here to tell you that that is only because right now you are meant to fly, soar over the troubles that have you feeling scared and alone. See the big picture, yet retain your eagle eye for the details that help you claim your wisdom and courage. So again, that for me, that message of whatever this person has done has felt quite public. It's felt like a personal attack. It has been a personal attack. This heartbreak and pain being quite public. This person could have dealt with a third party, and this has, you know, come out being quite a public outing, which has left you here. And what spirit wants you to know is rise above this, rise above all the chit chat, look at how you got here and learn from those experiences. This will give you wisdom for the future. Now let's have a look at wolf spirit, and we've got number 67. So the 6th of July, the 7th of June may be significant to you, or just the number 67 in general. Does break down to a 4. So this could very much have something to do with your stability. And let's take a look. So turn knowledge into wisdom. And the oracle message for your person is: wolf spirit leads you deep into the enchanted forest that holds the secrets to your life. Can you sense her beckoning you to follow, asking you to take all you have learned and all you are learning and make it yours? Can you integrate it all over your body, mind, and spirit? Whatever lessons you learned along the way, do not leave them unexamined. Be loyal to your dreams, to your soul, and to turning knowledge into wisdom and experience, into magic. You are the one you have been waiting for. Be still and know that the sound of your heart beats in harmony with the whole world. The appearance of wolf spirit is an auspicious omen that says you are truly in alignment with your destiny. And I feel that sits quite well with this separation, this sadness, this bitterness, that missing you. This person is feeling unsure at the moment, but what they are, and uncertain about the future, but what they are realizing is their true feelings about you. Okay. So they're almost having a realization of what it is you actually mean to them. So let's take a look at current energies for you both and what the message is from the oracle here. Again, my apologies if there's any shake to this. I will sort that camera out once I've finished this reading. So what is the current energy for my viewer, please? What is the current energy for the viewer? What is the current energy for you right now? What is the current energy for my viewer right now? And for you, we have the Thinking Man for number 46. And current energy for your person is Door to Personal Healing and Happiness, number 34. And bottom of the deck, we've got the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. So let's take a look. And we have number 46, the Thinking Man. Male of wisdom and understanding and upright. The card shows a man standing before an archway, gazing at a crystal in his hand. He's thoughtful and reflective. He is a thoughtful and reflected man, representing the potential presence of a teacher in your life now or about to arrive soon. This person may be there to educate you in the finer details of your chosen direction, or maybe there to assist you in some specific spiritual, mental, or emotional pursuits. The card is telling you to pay attention, for this could lead to great strides in personal or professional growth. This man may also be a love interest coming your way, or perhaps just a new male friend. But be on the lookout for this guide in the physical world and be open to this information. Learn what you can. A new discipline, technique, course of study, or healing practice could change your life forever. And the affirmation for you guys today: I am willing to learn new things. It is safe and comfortable for me to open up and share. Interesting. So you could be about to encounter someone that is going to assist you on your healing journey. Now, this could be someone you come across. You could be watching this person online. This could be somebody physically coming into your life that you encounter that maybe has been through a similar experience as to what you're going with. So it's going to give you information to look at things from a different perspective to what you're looking at, so that fitting in with that learning and that expansion. Let's take a look at 34 for your person. Door to personal happiness. Healing and happiness. New beginnings in your personal life. This card is a harbinger of a positive change. The beautiful light-filled door opens onto a lush, rainbow-lit Springfield. I don't know if you can see that card there. Springfield with vibrant lotus flowers. Whether you're working on some inner healing, such as breaking an addiction, or looking to make external changes, such as finding a new place to live, this card signals that your life is opening up and new opportunities are about to appear. The changes you've been working on are ready to blossom with wonderful results. So make sure you see your personal intentions through with continued action and optimistic expectations. Affirmation: I am strong, focused, and self-directed. I have the power to create wonderful new realities in my life. Interesting. Very, very interesting, because I do feel like your person is going through this a transformation and into a new phase. Could this be the person that's coming towards you, but coming to you with a new perspective and understanding on why this situation come about? I'm seeing the Ace of Swords in my mind's eye. So this person is contemplating or is about to come back to you with some truth and clarity on this situation. Now, you might find this information hurtful, but I do feel as though you are going to, as I said, see this from a different perspective. Okay, we all live and look at things from our own perspective, and we're all guilty. You know, we all have an ego, so we focus on how it's making us feel, how we got here, procrastinating, etc., etc. But I feel like your person is doing that work on themselves and is going to come towards you with some truth and clarity. And I just want to, I wasn't going to take the tarot just yet, but I am being called to get 3 cards between these oracle cards. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. Tell me more about this situation, the thinking man and door to personal healing. What do we need to know about this situation? I'm intrigued and I just want to just gather. Okay. Tell me about the thinking man and the door to personal happiness. Yeah, this person is doing a lot of self-reflection, and the pressure that this has put on this situation, I do feel with that 5 of Wands there that this person put you in competition with someone else. I do feel like they have gone outside of this relationship, but they are planning. I see them speaking or searching for their truth is what I'm hearing. But at the same time, with this 3 of Pentacles and this 6 of Pentacles, this person is planning on how they can come back, and for this to be equal give and take, and they have to take accountability. And I feel like this is what's happening here. This person, as I say, is unsure in this energy of whether they should what the options are, what the risks are, whether they should take this chance in coming in and speaking their truth to you. Yeah, whether to take that leap towards you. But I just want to look at guidance and get some guidance from your higher self on this situation. And any guidance now this is from your higher self, and then we're going to have a look from Spirit. I feel like this person is this thinking man, and this person is coming out of an energy of just seeing things and why, maybe, you know, why they did this and what is lacking, and coming towards you because the realization is that you are the door to this personal healing and happiness. Now, this could be that this person that you, I mean, we're not seeing yet as to what their intentions are when they come back to you. We're looking at the current energies at the moment. And this could be that this person is planning to come back to you. They know they need to give. There needs to be this some equal give and take here, and that truth and clarity and accountability. And it may be that this is what this person is considering about doing. That's not necessarily mean that this relationship is coming back together. You know, these are the current energies that we're looking at. But let's have a look. Guidance from higher self for my viewer, please. Guidance from higher self for my viewer, please. And we have honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. And one card for the viewer's person. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. And this is what I'm talking about, this thinking, this self-reflection. I'm seeing the Hermit, doing the inner work. And I feel like you are setting this energy that we're going to read the cards out in a minute, but just a sort of side note here, that bottom of the deck, denial, acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay, there's a lot. I feel like you are both doing a lot of inner work. As I say, we don't know if this relationship is to come back together, or whether it is just planning on how this person can heal this situation with you. I do feel like this person knows the pain that they have put you through, and they are working through that and working through their own inner wounds as to why they did this to you. And I feel like you are in this energy at the moment of really just feeling as though you can only rely on yourself at the moment. I feel like you're feeling very lonely. You know, this backstabbing, I see the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands here. So we are coming to some kind of release of this pain. You know, someone really taking accountability for their own actions here and putting you in competition. This may not be the first time with the Five of Wands. Yeah, but I feel like you're in this energy of, and this is the protection mode that we go into. So you sort of like, you know, I just heard, why didn't you just tell me? Why weren't you just honest with me? So maybe this is something that you had said to this person. You know, finding out why this person just didn't come to you and tell you that there were issues within this relationship, that they were feeling the way that they were feeling. Yeah, okay. Can you guys see those? Yes, you can. Whoa. Okay, and and the deck, I just picked up my tarot and it just split and landed on my lap on the star. So this person does want to heal this situation. So I was going to get guidance from Spirit. I'm still going to get guidance from Spirit. I just need to make some room. Okay. I'm glad I got the little deck now and not the big deck with these oracles, because I want to save some space for the tarot. Okay, so guidance from Spirit a moment's regret. Wow. And that just came out when I'm not taking it. I do feel like this person feels, and we've got that boundary card again. I feel like this person knows that they regret the actions that they took. But I do feel like this person is still currently working through and learning from their, you know, almost going through a tower moment. Okay. Possible things, working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, fresh perspective. Again, not taking it. Okay. So, guidance from spirit, please. Guidance from spirit for my viewer, please. Guidance from spirit. Use your time well, make every moment count. It's coming out on your side. And for your person, guidance from spirit. For your person, guidance from spirit, please. This one card. Okay. Guidance from spirit. For your person, guidance from spirit. Do one more. And I feel I just heard, don't wait. Don't wait. Get on with your life. Use your time well. Guidance from spirit for your person. Oh, wow. There must be a specific card they want to flick out. Guidance from spirit for your person. Slow it down. Okay. Anything for your person. Oh, a second, let me just grab that. Believe, strange encounters. Ooh. I don't know if that's moved completely. I know I just knocked it. Okay, so this person could be going, your person all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. Okay. So I feel like, as I say, with the usual time where I think the guidance from spirit is don't sit in this energy, continue moving forward, continue with your own life. Don't put your life on hold. Get out there, I'm hearing. And for your person, strange encounters. So I feel when I saw that card, the first thing that came to my mind was this person is on a spiritual journey, and this is new to this person. As I say, they could be going through a transformation. I feel like you are quite spiritual, and that's why spirit has your back and saying to fly over this course instead of walking. But with the wolf spirit turning knowledge into wisdom, your person could be going through that tower moment, and they need to believe. You know, when sometimes when we go through a spiritual awakening or, you know, some kind of transformation, it can feel very, very strange. And I feel like this is the energy this person is in. They are having this realization. And it feels deep. It feels, yeah, it feels deep. It feels strange to them. They haven't felt, I just heard they haven't felt anything like this before. So maybe you were their first real committed relationship, and they didn't realize that by walking away or doing what they did in this connection, that it would affect them in this way. And that's going back to, you know, as I say, that realization, that missing you, thinking about you, now feeling uncertain about what their future holds. Okay. Whoa, okay. Drop in. Just bear with me while I get these cards. There we go. Just sort these out. So we're not taking all those. But there's that Hermit that I saw. Yeah, and that's how ones again. Let's just see. So what I want to do is look at how does this person see you at the moment? What is, you know, how are they currently looking at you? So let's take a little look. Oh. We did, that was the Six of Wands and the Five of Wands coming out. I do feel like this person, I was just going to put them back, but I feel this person knows that out of the competition with that Six of Wands, that you are the person that they want to be with. I feel like they've had this realization. But let's see, maybe a little too late. So how does this person see you and this current situation? And we've got, there's that Tower again. They know that this has really brought a tower to you. That this has, again, that Ten of Swords, that the heartbreak, the pain. They see you as someone that is building. Again, we've got that Three of Pentacles. That is building, then working on yourself. So they see you as someone who is quite stable. One more about how they see my collective, please. Oh, yeah. For sure. This person is having a realization that you are their person. They know that they've caused this heartbreak, and I'm feeling immense heartbreak, immense pain. This came out the blue for you. I feel like you saw this person as the one. This wasn't just play for you, that this was something that, you know, you had really invested in. Maybe you were planning for the future, and they just see you as someone who's rebuilding, unbothered. I feel like this person feels that whoever you are hiding the way that you're feeling. You are not showing it. And I feel like that's because you're sat in this energy of who can I trust? Who can I really speak to about this? You know, I just heard as well that you feel as though you're unsure who you can trust in your circle. I'm sorry to hear that. It's not a good energy to be in. But this person does see you as someone who is grounded, that will build out of this Tower moment and come out victorious, the Empress, you know. Black cats could be significant. Eggs could be significant. Okay, so tell me, what are their intentions towards you? What are their intentions towards you in the near future? What are their intentions, not attention? What are their intentions towards you? What are their intentions towards you? One more. What are their intentions towards you? I feel like this person has come to a realization. Their intentions are, they know that, as I say, you are their person, and they are, again, coming in with some truth, some clarity, but they are building up the strength and courage to move forward and to come in. As I say, they don't want to get this wrong. I just heard they know they need to get it right this time, whatever that means. And the Temperance. This person wants to bring truth, clarity. They wants to bring balance and peace to this situation. And out of all three cards that we pulled for their intentions are all major arcana. And again, at the bottom of the deck, we've got the High Priestess, this inner wisdom, and the Knight of Pentacles. They know this person is going through, this could happen. This may take a little bit of time to come into play, maybe 3 to 6 months with all the major arcana. I tell you what, let's look at future actions. So this is their intentions towards you, okay? They want to come towards you with strength and courage. They want to bring, their intention is to bring justice and equality and peace to this. But what are their future actions towards you? Show me their future actions, please. Future actions towards you. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. Future actions, please. Future actions. Future actions, please. Future actions towards my collective. One more card, please. Future actions towards my collective. Yeah. And with the Chariot at the bottom of the deck, yeah, the Fool as well. This person wants, their future actions are to come towards you. They know that they are going to have to be patient with you. They know the disappointment and hurt. Again, with this Three of Swords, I do feel this person went out, third-party situation. But they do, their actions, future actions are to come towards you with something solid as a new start. And again, this doesn't mean that this relationship is going to come back together. This person wants to come towards you with the truth. I feel like they feel you deserve the truth. You deserve this explanation. And they're coming to this realization because they are taking that knowledge, turning their knowledge into wisdom, and taking responsibility and accountability for their actions. They do want to explore. As I say, they're unsure. They're not showing their hand. I feel like this person will come towards you with truth and clarity, but in the back of their mind, they're not going to show their hand because they're unsure as to how you will take the explanation. They're unsure of what your next actions will be once they come in with this confirmation, this truth, this clarity. But they are coming in and bringing this honesty to you because they want to bring some balance. They feel like you deserve the truth. And I feel like they've let their ego get into the way of this up to this point. You could have been separated now for between 3 to 6 months. So what I want to ask now is what it is my collective need to focus on right now. What is it my collective need to focus on right now? Being flexible, bringing balance to your own life. I just heard not to this situation, but to your own life. What do my collective regret? One more, please. The Emperor. So we do now have the Emperor and the Empress on the table. And the Six of Wands. I feel like that you are in this energy of just replaying past. You thought this person was your person. You saw this going through to the end. And you have been regretting your actions. And Spirit wants you to know that it's okay. Forgive yourself. Okay? This person, this person is coming towards you with this truth and clarity because they have that love and respect for you. Okay? And you need to work through and bring in that balance to yourself. So working through the regret, looking back at the decisions that you made, forgive yourself is what I'm hearing, and really take control of your own situation and your own life. Okay, don't sit in your ego with the Six of Wands either. You know, release, release, release the disappointment, release the regret, you know, and move forward and use your time well, because this is your time to heal also. And remember, you're not accountable or responsible for someone else's actions towards you. That's more to do with them than it is you. But I do feel like this has opened up some old childhood wounds for you. This could have happened to you before in a previous relationship. And that's why I'm seeing that 10 of Swords for that backstabbing. Okay. So perfect. Yeah, so this person is in the self-reflective mode. I want to get some final guidance for you guys. Okay, I was going to go with my warrior cards, but I am being drawn to my wisdom of the oracle. So that's where we are going to go. And I am being drawn to read from the book. So we've got the Fates at the bottom of the deck and Chopped Wood, the Soulmates. So it is time to clear out the clutter, as I say, and I just heard clutter of the mind. Free yourself, fly high, step into your eagle spirit. You know, forgive others. Don't tarnish everyone that comes towards you with the same brush, okay? That's where we get stuck in those feelings of regret or putting up too many barriers for anyone else to come towards us. You know, hear this person out when they come towards you. So I just want final guidance. I'm going to ask for guidance for you. And I'm feeling drawn to take some guidance for your person as well. Loyal heart, Lyle. You could be dealing with Lionel. I don't know where that came from. And here and now. Be true to yourself. Stay in the present moment. You can't change the past. And you can't predict the future. So practice some mindfulness. Okay. Final guidance for my collective, please. Final guidance for my collective. Okay, that's the observer. Final guidance for the collective. Now, the observer did come out in the reverse, but it did land on my lap, so, and come to the edge at the bottom of the deck for you. And I feel like I want to take that, although I'm not going to read that part when we come to it, but I am going to take some cards for your person. So we'll do one round of shuffle guidance for your person at this time. Okay, it's turned over so I can't see what it is. It's dropped on the floor. We've got never ending story. Okay, let's have a look. No place like home. And the bottom of the deck for your person, we've got yang. So I'm going to come outwards in on both sides. I want to put those bottom decks, and underneath that was happy, happy. Truth be told, this person has come to some kind of realization. For some of you, you could really have been dealing with someone who was a womanizer, a player. Maybe you didn't know about this. This is the realization that you're coming to. And this person, you have awakened something in this person, and you feel like home to this person. But let's get, I'm not sure if we read these in reverse. I can't remember, but we'll take it. But that did come out in reverse. So we'll just get these final messages and we're going to close the reading down. So we've got number 49, observer. Essential meaning is perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. Exactly. This is, you know, looking at this and taking into consideration everything. And you can see how that fox is looking for and just really taking time out. And the Oracle's message, most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. This is so spot on. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from a more neutral vantage point. Now, relationship message. Sometimes you just can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. And that's exactly what I'm saying. I feel as though for many of you, you have been through this situation, but with a separate person. And you really need to push through this and realize, because this person is going to come in and explain themselves. And Spirit wants you to have an open mind when it comes to this. Even if you have to sit with this person and go away and think about it after the conversation before you respond. Sometimes, you know, I don't like to respond from a place of emotion. I will do that quite often, you know. But I do feel like this is what this message is. Let's have a look at TikTok 30. Essential meaning, timelessness, divine timing, immeasurable time. And I'm going to go straight to relationship, love, the fulfillment of desire, and even the body's reproduction cycles have their own timetable. Some things are preordained and cannot be coerced. Everything has its season, its divine and appropriate timing, especially when it comes to the matters of the heart. Remember that you always have enough time for love, to find it, to nurture it, to give and receive it. Its clock is eternal and ticks according to the beating of your heart in perfect rhythm. Isn't that wonderful to know? Love is always right on time. And again, you know, I've said this through the reading. I don't know whether this is a relationship that is returning. We did have that card come out sideways. I do feel like this person is taking responsibility for putting you into competition. I do feel like this person has maybe been a player, a womanizer in the past, but you have inspired something in this person that even if you walk away with friendship with this person, this is going to heal. I just know this is going to heal some whole old wounds for you. I feel like the past person that did this treated you with very little respect. You got no closure. But this is coming with closure. This is coming with that conversation. We have that happy. Again, doesn't necessarily mean this is coming together. I mean, that will be a personal choice and it will be different for each of you. So let's just have a look at this no place like home for your person. And we've got essential meaning, authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Lovers, friends, and companion animals are at home in your life right now. You are in sync and full of love, and you can feel secure in the knowledge that it is reciprocated. Relationship elicit a sense of emotional safety, comfort, and the best aspects of familiarity right now. Be home in this relationship. Together you add to the love of the world. This person feels as though they can come towards you with this explanation. Whoever you are, I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles, whoever you are, and we did see the Empress, you are going to be open to this conversation. I feel that you are either going through some kind of transition where you are learning from this past hurt, that maybe this is what was lacking from you moving on, or it taking time for you to move on for the person previous to this. It doesn't minimize the hurt or what you're going through, but I do think that you are both going to transcend through this situation. I'm going to say. Let's have a look at 37. Never-ending story. Essential meaning, self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary drama. Again, I feel like this is a realization on your person. They have maybe lived this life or in this player energy, never really thought about it, you know, but you've got them. You've claimed their heart, collective, on a much deeper level, and they can't deny it. And, you know, especially with this Yankee, you know, this is the masculine energy, the yin and the yang. And this person is gaining this strength, this confidence to come towards you in this masculine energy. But let's take a look at Never-Ending Story. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. Again, we're going back to that turn knowledge into wisdom. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. So, you know, I just get this feeling of you are both going through this for very, very different reasons. This person is sitting in this energy of, I've done it again. Why have I done this? This person is really doing some self-reflection. I keep seeing the Hermit. So I know that inner work is being done. but you are going to get this conversation. I would say in the next 3 to 6 months. It may be sooner. Take it as it resonates. It could be 3 to 6 days, 3 to 6 weeks, but I am picking up 3 to 6 months. So I hope this helped. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and peace. And, you know, if it is your reading, drop me a comment. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button, help my channel to grow. And I just send you all so much love and positivity. And I will see you in the next video. Take care.